What's going on, everybody? Jason here. And today I'll be going over this 2022 Ram 3500 Longhorn. If you enjoy reviews like these, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. That being said, let's jump right into this 2022 Ram 3500 Longhorn and see what it's all about. Starting with the different trims that you can get with the Ram 35 lineup include the Tradesman, Bighorn, Laramie, Limited Longhorn that you're looking at, and the Limited. Each of these trims do have their own unique standard features and optional equipment that you can get. Safety wise, the Longhorn comes equipped with the Park Sense front and rear park assist system. There are available packages that you can add to your Ram 3500 Longhorn to get those additional safety features, and this truck has them. This will be called your safety group, which will give you lane keep assist, full speed forward collision warning plus, adaptive cruise control with stop, adaptive steering system, and your blind spot rear cross path detection. On the exterior of this Longhorn, up front, this truck does come standard with chrome front and rear bumpers, along with your massive chrome grille area. Right under the Ram lettering, you can see there is a front-facing camera, and that's because this truck has the towing technology group, which gives you the surround view camera system. You can get body color bumpers as an available option if you prefer that. Also, another added option on this truck are the chrome tow hooks, along with the front sensors built in. And you can't forget about the stunning bifunctional LED projector headlamps, along with your LED fog lights. Up top, with the Snow Chief group this truck has, this will give you your clearance lamps. Coming to the side of the Longhorn, you'll notice more chrome pieces like the side mirrors, which are also power folding, along with the chrome badging on the sides. Also, the door handles are in chrome and body color, and you also have keyless entry. Typically, you get powered deployable side steps, but this truck has the optional chrome side steps instead. Now, as for these unique wheels, these are the 18-inch polished aluminum wheels, which look stunning. Coming around to the rear of the 3500 Longhorn, just like the front, you have the chrome rear bumper, along with the rear sensors built in. You've got the hitch in the center there, and right above that are the plugs for towing. Now on the tailgate, you have your badging again in more chrome, and just like the front LED lights, you also get rear LED tail lamps. Also under the tailgate handle, you now get a small LED light, and this is for all of the Ram trims. Opening up the tailgate, typically you get the spray and bed liner, but for whatever reason, this truck has the option to remove that. This is, by the way, an 8-foot box, or you can get the standard 6'4" box as well. Other than that, you have the standard LED bed lighting and the power outlet back here as well. On the rear glass will be the standard power sliding window, and up top is the center high mounted stop lamp with camera, which comes in the towing technology group that this truck has. Other optional things this Longhorn has is the protection group, 189 liter fuel tank, rear auto leveling air suspension, dual alternators rated at 440 amps, and a rear backup alarm. Coming into the rear of this Longhorn, it has to be one of my favorite interiors because you get this beautiful black and cattle tan interior. Now near the bottom, there is decent space to put small little things in, along with the speaker, and this truck has the upgraded system, and I will touch on that once we head to the front. In the center, there's a bit more storage area. Then, like I mentioned, you have the cattle tan trim, along with the wood trim as well. Plus, you have this nice pattern going on the leather, which you notice throughout the Longhorn. Now, for the seats, you really get to see the cattle tan interior shine and stand out. Not only that, these seats are super comfy, and back here, you do get heated seats, which is standard on the Longhorn trucks. Up close, you'll notice the Longhorn patch stitched into the seats, and pulling down the center armrest, there will be one of 3 cup holder sections for the rear. Folding up the rear seats, we'll have this section where you can fold out and turn into a rear flat load floor. If you don't need to do that, then don't worry, because you can put this section up and have storage underneath. And then you have the second set of cup holders on the floor in the center there. You've also got rear in-floor storage bins for that extra bit of storage if needed. Behind the driver and passenger seats, you get mat pockets for more storage, and you have this unique belt buckle styling as well. As for the center console, there will be your third set of cup holders for the rear, surrounded by that nice wood trim. Then you've got your typical venting, some storage, heated seat buttons, USB ports, and a 115 volt plug back here. Now, heading into the front, it's just like the rear, you just have a bit more storage space at the bottom. Like I mentioned, for the speakers, typically you would get the 9 Alpine speakers. However, because of the Longhorn level 1 equipment group that this truck has, this will give you the 17 speaker Harman Kardon sound system. You have the same space in the center of the door, along with the same cattle tan top portion, along with the typical window controls, side mirror controls, and a driver driver memory seat button. For the front seats, you get more of that cattle tan interior just like the rear, and also the Longhorn patch stitched into the seats. The best part is that not only are the front seats heated, but they're also ventilated. And also, you can either get this color option that you're looking at right now, or the mountain brown and light brown interior. For the front seats, they'll also be power adjustable, which is convenient. Underneath are just your foot pedals, along with the parking brake, the power button for the plug in the bed, and the hood latch release. Above that are your typical lighting controls and dimmers. As for the steering wheel, it's a manual adjustable steering wheel, and you also have power adjustable foot pedals, which is amazing. Now, as you enter into the Longhorn, the dashboard is covered in soft and hard sections with that cattle tan stitching. The gauge cluster is a typical layout on Ram trucks, but with the Longhorns, you get this unique setup with the light brown and the detail work on the borders. In the center, you can go through different menus to have in front of you about the Longhorn. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather and it's also heated, plus you get this nice smooth wood finish. On the left side are the Bluetooth and your center gauge cluster controls. Across from that are the cruise control and 4 distant buttons, along with the gear limit controls. Behind is where you would find the high beam, turn signal, and wiper controls. Because this Longhorn has the diesel engine, you will get this type of a gear shifter. The start stop button is also surrounded by wood and light brown accents, and then you've got the different controls for your 4-wheel drive and your 2-wheel drive. Over on the center armrest will be your exclusive Limited Longhorn badging, and opening up the first section, there's decent amount of room for small items and a USB charger. As for the main section, you will have a measurement table and a ton of storage that's deep enough to hold whatever you want. On the middle section is more of that wood trim, and opening up both areas will have more storage along with cup holders. Sliding back this section will bring out more storage in the front and a 115-volt plug. Above that is a wireless charging pad, which can hold up to 2 phones, and you'll get this with the Longhorn Level 1 equipment group. Above that is a small storage area with more USB ports. Moving further up is the trailer brake control that does come standard. There are also 6 auxiliary switches, which is a part of the Snow Chief group. Then there is the alt trailer height, tow haul mode, exhaust brake, and your front and rear parking sensor buttons. And then you have this beautiful 12-inch touchscreen, which is included with the Longhorn Level 1 equipment group. Otherwise, it will just be the regular 8.4-inch touchscreen. Plus, this is the new Uconnect 5 software, which is so much better. Like for example, on the homepage, if you go to the My Pages section, you're able to add pages and pick different layouts. For the media controls, it's the usual AM, FM, Sirius XM stations, but now you have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Under the comfort section is the heating and cooling controls, or you can use the buttons on the side of the screen. Plus here, you'll also find the heated and venting seat controls. For the navigation, it's a very crisp look, and if you're low on fuel, it'll actually locate the nearest gas station. Next to that is your phone pairing section, where now you can pair up to 2 phones at the same time. Under the vehicle section, you'll find the mirror dimmer, bed lowering mode, and the truck cameras. Now with the surround view camera system that this truck has, you get loads of different angles of the truck. Under the off-road tab, there are 3 sections, which are the vehicle dynamics, accessory gauges, and the pitch and roll. Finally is the app section, where you can find everything, and now you even have Alexa built in. Above your screen is the lane departure and traction control buttons. You also have some space up top, along with a 12-volt adapter. Moving further up, not only is this a dimmable mirror, but because of the safety group, you get to have the digital rear view mirror as well. Above that are the interior lights, assist and SOS, tailgate, and your rear window controls. For the key, it's a typical Ram key, and this one does have the Longhorn written on it as well. Now coming around to the passenger side, in the storage compartment, there's decent space, but if that does get full, you do have that additional storage space right above that. And if you go ahead and close that one, there will be more of that wood trim and the Limited Longhorn lettering. And as for what powers this Limited Longhorn, it's the 6.7 liter Cummins high output turbocharged diesel engine, which will give you 420 horsepower and 1,075 foot-pound of torque. Now depending on how you spec out your Ram 3500 will actually matter, because this engine is capable of towing 37,000 pounds and have a payload of 6,500 pounds. Here is the window sticker on this 2022 Ram 3500 Limited Longhorn. It's got the standard section, and then you've got your optional equipment, and as you see, this truck has a ton of that. At the bottom, you do have the pricing, which is in Canadian dollars, and minus any dealer discounts or manufacturing discounts if available. Well, that does it for this 2022 Ram 3500 Limited Longhorn. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this. Do you love it or do you hate it?